I'm not gonna lie to you. I sorta, kinda made a huge mess. We actually may have a problem here. I fear I actually may have bought too much. And y'all know me. I am a yapper. I talk a lot. Look at everything behind me. I have a lot to get through. I may have actually bought too much when it comes to this recent pickup video, but don't fear. Go grab a snack, maybe some pretzels, some chips, bagel bites, whatever you consider a snack, and go grab some water. Cause you know you ain't been drinking water. You know you've been drinking soda, the Mountain Dews, the Fantas, the Dr. Peppers, whatever you've been drinking, it hasn't been water. That's why your pee is radioactive. That's why the porcelain toilet bowl is turning a different color, because you haven't been drinking water. So go grab your snack, go grab something to drink. We're just gonna go ahead and get into these recent pickups. And just to kick everything off, I gotta show love to the homies brand. I actually had a chance to talk to Noah on Claw Talk, so if you do wanna watch that video is on my channel. But I had to show love to his brand. His brand is gonna be Pretty Ugly Shop. Now, if you've been paying attention to my recent pickup videos or you've been paying attention to some of my fit pics on Instagram, you have definitely seen this pink belt. You have definitely seen it. But he sent over a few more belts. So as you can see, you got this purple like crocodile one. Maybe this is like an alligator one. Then you got like potentially snake. And then you got like this denim one. And as of recently, I just rocked this in like one of my recent fit pics where I was rocking the Our Legacy jeans. Like the pony hair, black one. Yeah, he going crazy, bro. So I had to start this off with showing some love to his brand. I feel like very underrated brand. I feel like when it comes to belt, you can feel when you grab a belt if there's like a lot of love put into it. You can feel based on the texture, the way it holds up over time. Again, I've had this pink one for like 2 years, still in amazing condition. And it also just feels soft to the touch on the back. But bro, these are gonna be essential to like my summer and spring styling, because if you're just rocking a very basic outfit, so like let's say plain white tee, some shorts, or maybe even some lightweight denim, and you got some sneakers on, belts are essential to adding some flair to your closet. And these are just flawless. So again, I want to kick this off showing love to the homie brand. Again, he's doing a lot of great things. I'm actually gonna be giving away one of these for free. So not the pink one, not the pony hair, but the rest of them. If you follow me on Instagram, you comment on this video, you like this video, you can get one of these belts for free. All you gotta do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll send you either the purple one, this alligator one, this snake one, or even like this denim one. You can have one of those free of charge just because he showed love to me and I wanna show love back to my community. But again, start off with the homies brand, Pretty Ugly Shop. He's doing a lot of great things. But let's get to that next piece. Now it's time to get into things that may have its own dedicated video on my YouTube channel, but I have to talk about it in this recent pickup video. Now, when it comes to these Vans, I've already talked about the designer, Greg Betty. I've already done a review on these shoes in general. These shoes right here, phenomenal. I mean, just look, bro, just look at these. You can't even see that. Let's zoom in. Look at these right here, bro. They are gorgeous. Now I know everybody's fan favorite is like the old school Chanel bag inspired ones that got the streets hot. But me personally, bro, when you talk about uniqueness and stand out, these take the cake for me, bro. Like the sequence in here, the little splash paints right here, like obviously like the treatment on the bottom, like these were needed. These were a must. I actually picked these up at Sneaker Con in Houston. That was the first con I ever been to. Got very overstimulated very fast. There's a lot going on, cameras everywhere, people were streaming, people were trying to find, like, it was a lot going on. But I did pick these up at Sneaker Con in Houston. I knew these were coming with me. There was no question. I was on the hunt. This was the only thing I was looking for. The only thing. So again, I already got a full video for this. I already styled this multiple times, whether it be on my IG with the camo shorts, or whether it be with the Our Legacy jeans. Like I've styled these already. These are gonna be my it summer sneaker, no question. Like right by the door, walk outside with it, I'm ready to go. So vintage tee, bottom, these sneakers for the summer, you're gonna see this quite a lot. You're gonna get tired of these, but let's get to that next piece. Actually, I don't know how I didn't start with this. So obviously, Stussy ripstop camo shorts. I have a video on this, so again, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I think these are pretty self-explanatory. A nice pair of shorts, something I could rock basically year round, especially when it comes to Texas, because even when it gets cold in Texas, I could throw a jacket on, I could throw a hoodie and a jacket on. Like I can style this year round in Texas and it's gonna be just fine. But yeah, these are just great. I like the length on them. I like the way they feel. They have some structure to it. Like overall, just a great pair of bottoms that I needed just to add some more flair to my closet. And these are you're gonna get tired of these as well. I'm gonna be rocking these quite a lot. Vintage top, I think this would look great with like crew neck, vintage tee under, these shorts, maybe boot. I might rock boot with it. Or I might do clog. I may not always do sneaker with it. I might do boot or clog with these. No questions asked. So again, Stussy ripstop shorts. I have a full video on my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I also styled it here. You feel me? Got the 1996 Atlanta Olympics thing on. I ain't got no shoes on, but just imagine I had shoes on. Yeah, done deal. Now let's talk about a disappointment. Something that I really had high expectations for, and I just was not satisfied with my purchase. Now, again, I paid my own money, $230, $220 on these. My own cash that I work for. The Solomon Car Dele Automobile, or however you pronounce it, I just was not satisfied with this purchase. I personally feel like if you're going to pay $220, $230, whatever, and above, 200 plus and above, if you're gonna pay that price, comfortability needs to be cooked into this before anything else. I don't care about the colorway. I don't care about the smart lacing. I don't care what it is. Comfortability, if you're paying $200 plus, it has to be cooked in on the front end. And I rocked these for multiple hours. Went to the gym, ran errands, did styling videos for it, took some fit pics in it. I put some time in. I rocked these for a full week. They were not comfortable, in my opinion. They just weren't comfortable. So I'm probably gonna end up selling these for like $150. I'm gonna do half the price. So if you do wanna get these sneakers, just hit me up on IG, pay $150, cover the cost of shipping, and these could be yours. These are like $220, $230. I'm sure if they didn't sell out on Solomon's website, they probably will go discount it. And it's unfortunate, bro, because they look good. The colorway looks phenomenal. Look at these. Just look at them. They could have done so much better, bro. I just feel like a better insole would have took this from like a 6 to a 7. There's no way I'm still doing that. But yeah, bro, just wasn't satisfied with this. Again, if you do want to cop these are a 9.5. I'm selling them for $150, basically half the price of what I paid for it. I just want to get rid of these at this point. So yeah. And I do believe these Our Legacy jeans are like the last of the new, but not new to y'all, because they already have like a dedicated video on my channel. I bought more of the third cut jean. I got it in this gray wash. Then I got it in this distressed blue wash. I had it in this brown. I love this brown. Can't find it anywhere else. So if you know someone out there that's selling a 36 in that brown, let me know. But I had to get these because, as y'all know, I love the Stussy big old jean. I bought multiple pairs in that. And I feel like I had to find somewhere else. And I remember I had the brown pair. And that's what, basically led me to buying this gray and this blue pair. Now, I've styled this blue pair and I really like that outfit. So I styled it with the Denim Tears shirt, the Denim Tears hat, and then the Vans sneakers. I love that outfit. That outfit is actually great. I feel like as I move into summer, I could swap in the shirt that's under it with like a tank top, and I feel like I'll be able to like make that an outfit as well. Even though I already styled this gray pair, I haven't really styled it to like the best of my ability. So I'm gonna put together a new outfit with these and see how I like that one. So obviously nothing too complicated, bro. Vintage Beatles shirt. I got the pretty ugly shop pony hair belt on. Obviously the third cut jean and Nike Bodie Astro grabbers. I feel like as we leave spring and go into summer, if I do decide to wear jeans, this is probably how I will rock it. Just a vintage tee, a nice unique belt, some jeans, and some sneakers, bro. I'm not doing it too complicated. It gets hot in Texas, bro. It's like 103 degrees. So if I do pop outside in jeans, I probably will be rocking it like this. Nothing too crazy though. Just something simple. You ain't gotta overdo it. I overheat fast. Yeah. So that wraps up everything that was new, but it's old because I already talked about it before. Let's actually get into some newness now. Now let's talk about potentially one of my favorite pickups this entire year. Y'all know I like a goofy hat. I like hats that stand out. I like military hats, cadet hats, Navy hats, mailman hats, train conductor hats. I just love a different type of hat that you don't see everywhere. This brand, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce what their name is. I think it's a French-based brand. This brim beanie, these beanies, elite, bro. This is exactly what I be wanting in a beanie, bro. So it's like you have the slouch factor up the top. So like it's a big hat. It got room up here. Obviously my head's down here. There's more space up here. It has a slouch effect. It also has a brim. Y'all know I like a brim beanie. And it's just different, bro. It's just something different that I haven't seen from other brands. And I mean, just look at it, bro. I've already styled this with like, you know, my South Park vintage tee. I styled this with like my spring inspired. Like these hats are never leaving my closet. And if they ever re-up on some more colorways, I will be getting those colorways too. Simple as that. These hats are phenomenal, bro. This brand, they have like some other unique like military hats where like they have like maybe I think it's hearts on it or something like that. Like this brand is really dope. I think this brand is like flying under the radar. They do have a following on social media, but I feel like in the US, I feel like people may not know about this brand. But yeah, bro, these brand beanies, elite. Gotta show love to the brand beanies. Shout out to that brand. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not French. I'm not, you know, from over there. So I know I will butcher it. Let's try. Passion Leon Taige. But let's get into that next piece. All right, so for these next pieces, I feel like y'all play. I get it, bro. It's Nike, New Balance, Adidas, you know, all those wow factor brands. Y'all know, if y'all been tuning into the Cloth Talks, I just recently had the president of K-Swiss on Cloth Talk. And I feel like everybody just skipping over that just because it's K-Swiss. Don't sleep. Y'all used to sleep on New Balances. See where New Balance at. Y'all used to sleep on Asics. See where Asics at. I'm just saying, just because y'all think, oh, it's K-Swiss, nobody really rocking K-Swiss. Hey, listen, stop being a whore. Stop being a brand whore. Don't be a whore. I'm just saying, because you missing out on some great things. So I recently just had the president of K-Swiss on Cloth Talk, episode 55, if you do want to check that out. So he sent me some sneakers. I think this is going to be their G-Stod or G-Stod, something, I don't know how you pronounce it. This is going to be in collaboration with Anwar Carrots. I don't know if he's like a creative director over there at K-Swiss, but this is going to be a part of like their K-Swiss Racket Club. Like the colorway on these are fire, bro. I think these are really dope sneakers. I feel like, again, people are sleeping on K-Swiss simply because the name K-Swiss. I feel like had these been like some Adidas or like even like some Asics, people would have been all over these. This colorway is fire though. Nice pop of color. It really does feel great. And I'm not just saying that just because I had them on. Simply at the end of the day, bro, if I'm spending money on something or if people spending money on something, I'm not going to sugarcoat it to where I'm just trying to maintain a relationship. If it wasn't great materials, if it wasn't like, you know, visually appealing, I wasn't going to get it. Like simple as that. So I got these. And then I also got sent these right here. These are going to be before the classic. Now I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't know what that necessarily means, but I did end up lacing these in my own particular way. They didn't come laced like this, but I feel like doing it like this added a little bit of like, you know, character to like how I like to rock my sneakers. And truthfully, I feel like if they did it like this with maybe like, you know, some, you know, orange or like some blue or like some green laces on like a plain sneaker, these are really pop out to me, but I do want to put together a fit with these. But in order to do that, I have to introduce another new piece. Now, y'all know I love some Denim Tears. Some of my favorite pieces in my closet come from Denim Tears. Like that gingham shirt, I wear that everywhere, bro. I'll probably wear that once a week. That's like one of my favorite pieces in my closet as a whole. And then I got that type 2 jacket that's like the watermelon rind, which is a part of like my profile picture now. That's how much I like that. My favorite bag, some of my favorite hats come from this brand. Denim Tears is just one of those brands. If you are not aware, Tremaine is now making his own denim when it comes to Denim Tears. Now, he used to do it with Levi's. So if you see a lot of like those, you know, Levi's jeans and type 2 jackets or, you know, moto jackets, that used to be in partnership with Levi's. He's now doing his own jeans. So I will be doing my own separate video on these jeans. But I want to rock these for a couple months. I'm probably going to go 3 months of just rocking these to get the wear in, to break them in, to let the denim soften up and like maybe get like some fade on the denim to really understand Should he have stayed with Levi's, or is he doing his own thing? But I'm yapping too much. I just had to talk about these. Again, this is a recent pickup. I'm going to be styling these with the shoes from K-Swiss. You're not going to tell me this ain't a fit. There is no way you tell me this ain't a fit. There's no way you don't tell me this is a fit. I'm talking about the way that the color of the jeans is bouncing off the shoes. This might have to be a fit pick. If y'all see this on Instagram, I want y'all to comment on this picture and say, I saw it on YouTube first, because I'm definitely taking a picture in this fit. Like, can you actually, K-Swiss on the feet, Denim Tears on the jeans, vintage tee on the shirt, hidden season on the flannel. Picture this outfit in the fall, but I got like a Parker on, or like a, you know, maybe a bomber jacket. Like, come on, bro. This is a fit. Y'all not about to sit here and lie to me. This is a fit. Who we kidding? Like, who we kidding, man? I'm telling y'all, K-Swiss, bro. Even with the Rakeem Miles, I saw those at SneakerCon in Houston, bro. Like, those look good. I feel like this is one of those brands that if you start getting on it now, or if you've been rocking it already, when it pop off, you could be like, I've been on that, man. Y'all just catching up. Because, like, truthfully, I will say I was counting them out too. I haven't heard of K-Swiss in a while. Obviously, I've seen the Rakeem Miles and I've seen people rocking those. And I've seen conversation about those. That got me interested in learning more about K-Swiss. Obviously, I got the president of the company on Cloth Talk. So that got me more interested to see, like, you know, him talking about it and how excited he is about what's coming out. But yeah, bro, these K-Swiss, fire. Now, when it comes to these, I'm going to keep it real. I don't think I got the right fit for these just yet. But it's my recent pickup video, so let's try it. Now, I know what I said about the last outfit, how I said you can't say it ain't a fit. Now, for this outfit, you may potentially be able to say this ain't a fit. So I got the K-Swiss on the feet, Haven Court on the jean, vintage thermal shirt, and then vintage Bob Marley tee on the top. Now, am I going to say this is the best outfit in the world? No. Am I going to say this is trash? It may be, I don't know. Like, it's just okay at best. I don't have the right outfit for these shoes just yet, but I did attempt it. Now let's get into some vintage. So I was just recently in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was at a vintage shop. I believe it's called Paloma Vintage, and I picked up this t-shirt. I just thought it was dope. I may have to get it taken in just a little bit just because it is just a tad bit long. But yeah, just a really positive message on the shirt. As you can see, it says Mole Behind. I don't know. I just thought it was unique. I thought it was cool. I feel like this is one of those t-shirts that, like, you know, again, just being in the summer, you could just throw on some like bottoms, maybe it'd be shorts or jeans, and you could just go about your day. And just a very quick outfit for this. I mean, I threw back on the Denim Tears baggy jean with the Vanetta Carter Timbs, obviously pretty ugly shop belt. And I feel like this is just like a very simple, cool fit. Again, just something this if I'm going out to be casual with it. Just something I'm meeting up with some friends. We might grab something to eat, might go to a bar or something, just kick it. Like, this is just a very just chill, kick it fit. I mean, it's not as chill because I got boots on. Now, if I just had like a sneaker, that may be a different story. But something that I did fail to mention earlier, I got a size 36, 34 in the Denim Tears baggy jean. Now, they fit. These are baggy because they run long. These are a size 34. So I think they're kind of intended to be taken in if you're a little bit shorter. So do just keep that in mind. I weigh about like 210, 212, just depending on the day. And then I am about like 5'11", maybe 6 foot if I eat breakfast. Like, these jeans are great overall, but I forgot to mention that these are a size 36, 34. All right, so next is going to be this hat from Chez Rion. I actually own this hat, but in this yellow color. I've styled this so many times, bro, on fit pics. It's been in thumbnails. I've worn it in videos. Like, I've worn this hat so much. So adding this pop of red, which is like a great addition to my closet. I very recently just styled this on my YouTube shorts. And again, I just like, I love a pop of color. So if the outfit is muted, I'm going to add a pop of color. And I feel like this hat was perfect for that. And also, I just remembered that. Also, this Scully, Chez Rion. Again, this is just one of my favorite indie brands right now. I think he just went full time with his brand. So a round of applause to that. Anytime somebody can go full time with their passion, that always should be celebrated. Again, this is just one of my favorite indie brands at the moment. And he's doing great stuff. So again, Chez Rion, let's get to that next piece. So for these next sneakers, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I literally have not worn these shoes outside yet. I haven't had time on my schedule to do a full week of wear, but do expect a video at some point when I can fit it in for a review of these Hoka shoes. Shout out to the Hoka team for sending me these. Again, expect a video at some point, but I literally just haven't had time to do it. Now it is time for the big kahuna. The reason everybody's here. I picked up 3 magnificent? I picked up 3 great pieces from Girbaud. Now, y'all know, if y'all frequent my channel, Girbaud is just that brand for me. I love Girbaud. I'm not just talking about shuttle jeans. I'm talking about vintage denim jackets. I'm talking vintage tees. I'm talking vintage, whatever. Like, Girbaud was so ahead of their time, bro. Like, again, these shuttle jeans, I talked about these on my YouTube shorts. I've never seen a more unique pattern on a pair of shuttle jeans ever. And what's crazy is I got these for free, basically. All I had to do was pay for shipping. So shout out to bro that looked out for me. He knew I rock with Girbaud. He looked out for me. These are crazy. These are crazy. And surprisingly, whenever you do pick up a pair of shuttle jeans, like if you find them in a thrift store or you find somebody that's reselling them, they're usually overtly baggy to where like it doesn't even make sense. But these fit perfect. I haven't found the right shoes to rock with these just yet. I may have to get some Forces, or I may have to get something along the lines of that, just like a little chunkier of a shoe. But when I do find the perfect fit for these, just know I am going to wear these so faithfully. So again, these shuttle jeans, ridiculous. These shuttle jeans are ridiculous. These are ridiculous. So that's that. I picked up this button-down shirt. As you can see, Merete Francois Girbaud. It has like this like camel print on the side and it kind of leaks onto the back. I've got this for like 40 bucks on Grail, bro. I am so happy the brand that I really like, people just undervalue. So I could get crazy pieces for a great price. So this is like a ripstop type button up. It's really long. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to get it taken in just a little bit because it does go down quite far. Let me just put it on real quick. But yeah, as you can see, it does run just a little bit longer than I would want. I would want it to kind of come up maybe like right here. But I don't think it's worth it to like, mess up with the overall design of the shirt. But this shirt is ridiculous, bro. I feel like if I was walking down the street and I saw somebody else rocking this, I would have to take their life. Simple as that. Because why do you have this on? I don't think anybody else has this. I think this is solely just a creative cloth piece. As simple as that. I love this shirt, bro. This shirt is crazy. And just like the way it bleeds onto the back, like it's just super unique. Again, Girbaud was they were just doing stuff ahead of their time, bro. So again, love this shirt. Now this tee, which I've already featured on my Instagram, but this tee is crazy, bro. This t-shirt is crazy. I think this came from like Indonesia or something like that. Like it took a while to get here. But like, I couldn't be more satisfied with the way it fit, the way it looks, like the condition that it's in. Like, this is just an overall great t-shirt, bro. Like, again, this is one of those things that's never leaving my closet. I will have this in the back of my closet. So then eventually when I have kids, they could go find some crazy vintage piece in my closet. Like, this is forever staying with me. So like, this may be the greatest pickup for Girbaud I've ever had. Like this shirt, super unique, got it for $40. These shuttle jeans, I've never seen shuttle jeans like this, and they actually fit me and are not overtly baggy. And then this t-shirt that I think I got for like 60 bucks, like, bro, yes, this is what I love to do. All right, so I'm not gonna spend too much time here. This is simply just a Supreme Aretha Franklin tee. I just feel like it was just like a great tee to add to the closet, something that I could just casually throw on, don't need to think too much about it. If I'm just about to go step outside, simple as that. Ain't nothing too crazy going on. I don't need to style it. It's just a simple Aretha Franklin tee. I actually did style this with this Girbaud jacket, these GV Gallery sweatpants, and then the Amine New Balances. I did style it with that outfit. I do like that outfit, but yeah, I don't need to spend too much time here. Simply just a Supreme tee with Aretha Franklin on it. Now, y'all know if y'all frequent my channel, every time I go to Dallas, Texas, I'm linking with the homie Abu. He is the owner of Juniverse Lab. I was actually just out there maybe last weekend celebrating this pop-up where I picked up these boxing shorts, and I also picked up these pleated pants, which take like an inspiration from like an Issei Miyake pleat. These are just great pieces to add just for the summer. Obviously, these shorts are just very free-flowing. These pants are very free-flowing. I just styled these actually in my YouTube shorts with this outfit, which is like, you can see how it could go from being like a spring summer thing to being like a fall winter thing if I just layer up properly. But yeah, these are just great. I'm gonna show you what these look like on me. So these are a size large. Again, typically I wear like a 36 waist. And I feel like these with just like some clogs or some slides or even just like a low profile sneaker, these are just gonna hit. Again, if I'm just poolside, beachside, just chilling, casually walking the streets, bro, I feel like during the summer, these are going to hit. I'm definitely going to default to these if I want to be somewhere where it's extremely hot. Now I'm going to put on these like pleated pants. I mean, literally, what else do I need to do? This just gets the job done. Like, if I want to go really upscale, I could really dress this up. And if I want to just downscale and just rock a tank top, I could do that. Honestly, I'm taking these on vacation. I'm just going shirtless with it. Like, these are just very free flowing. They're not sagging at the bottom to where I'm stepping on the back. Like, these are just gonna be nice, cool, just walking the resort vibes. Like, just chilling vibes. Like, again, I could really do this up like I did with like the layering, and I could really scale this down, just go shirtless with it. And just be walking the resort like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. How you doing? Yeah, I'll take 2 margaritas, please. Yes, back for the room. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, these are just great. I'm so glad I got these. And I think I paid for both of these together. It was like 90 bucks, bro. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing? So again, shout out to Abu. Shout out to Juniverse Lab. Definitely go support the bro brand. He's doing some great things. He actually just had a pop-up in New York. But again, Juniverse Lab. Let's get to that next piece. Unfortunately, we have reached the last brand for this recent pickup video. And at this point, if you have not liked this video, what are you doing? Like the video. Like the video. Yeah. Like the video and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We're simply trying to reach 3K subscribers by the end of the year. I feel like that's very achievable. But let's get into this last brand. This last brand is going to be Monasterio. Now, this is my first interaction with this brand. This is a California-based brand. They like more so like have a hippie-ish take on like clothing. So a lot of freeform things. It kind of reminds me of like Story MFG, if you know Story MFG. But I got these pants right here. I really like these pants. Kind of similar to like the freeform pant from Juniverse Lab, but just like in a different material. So I'm going to try to put together a quick outfit for this real quick so I can showcase that. I did, however, style these already on my Instagram and YouTube shorts, but I do want to put together another outfit just to see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. I'm man enough to admit when I'm not really like, I didn't really put it together here. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the pants, it's the outfit. I think it's the shirt that's throwing it off. I think if I just threw on another shirt, it may have done justice. I feel like I like the other outfit I put together with these pants, but I will say, I did not steam these. I did not iron these, so they do look kind of crinkly. These are the type of pants where if you throw them in the wash, even if you hang dry them, they will start to crinkle up. So I feel like had I just steamed these or ironed these just a little bit, the outfit would have came together just a little better. But overall, again, I just needed a pair of pants like this. Again, I have some trips planned up, one in California and then one out the country. These are the type of pants that I'm bringing on vacation. Like, I'm probably just gonna be rocking this shirtless anyway, so I don't really care about the top. And if I do wear a top, it's probably just a tank top anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, that is gonna be the last brand of this recent pickup video. But seriously, this is the last thing. This is gonna be a Capital bandana that I just picked up. I did just put together a fit on my Instagram with this while I was rocking it as a headpiece. But again, as we just move into summer, we have to wear just a little bit less. I'm talking like basic tees, basic tank tops, and basic bottoms. Adding something like this where it has a little bit of character will definitely just aid an outfit. But yeah, that was the last thing for sure. So again, as we just take a look at everything that I picked up in the past like 2 to 3 months, I'm really happy with some of these purchases, bro. Like, I think these are like some really good pieces. If I had to rank it, like my top 3 from this recent pickup video, number 1 would be the baggy denim from Denim Tears. Honestly, I can't wait to see the process of like the fading, the honeycombing, just to see how the denim changes over time. Again, that will get its own separate video, but that will probably be like in 2 to 3 months when I really have some time with these jeans. At the number 2 slot, I'm gonna have to go the Girbaud pieces. Now, I know that's kind of crazy because I got the brim beanie, I got the Vans, and I really hyped those up. But again, Girbaud is just one of those brands that I just love, bro. To see the shuttle jeans with that unique print on it, to get that camo shirt, to get that vintage tee, like those are just like pieces that I will not be able to replicate anywhere else or see other brands doing. So again, at the number 2 slot, I would have to say Girbaud, and I'm not separating one by one. Like everything that I got from Girbaud, top tier. At the number 3 slot, I'm gonna say at the number 3 slot, it's probably gonna be the Vans. Again, the Vans are just fire. But if I was to go to number 4, it would be the brim beanies for sure. Like those are just irreplaceable. That's a brand that's on my radar for sure from now on. Like whenever they drop something, I'm gonna peep to see what they're doing because those, legendary. But that is gonna wrap up this video, man. And without further ado, like I always do, I will catch y'all in that next one.
Love the way you work it. Hey, I love the way you work it for me.